Hello all, I am Dr. Shweta. Today we are going to prepare the balance sheet for non-profit organizations. As in previous videos, we have prepared receipts and payment account and income and expenditure account for NPO. One of the last document to be prepared by a non-profit organization is balance sheet. Now what is meant by balance sheet? As you know that the balance sheet shows the financial position of an organization on a particular date, which is usually the last date of the financial year. It is prepared after having prepared the income and expenditure account. The surplus or deficit of income and expenditure account is transferred to the capital fund. The term capital fund is as like as capital term which is used in balance sheet for other organizations. Simply, as you know that a balance sheet is a statement of assets and liabilities of an organization. Liabilities are also called the sources of funds. Assets are also called the uses of funds. For example, if a NPO receives a donation, it has to honor some performance in return to the donor. Thus, donation is a liability or a source of fund. Now, if the organization purchases some furniture out of the donation, it becomes the assets of the organization. Therefore, it is a use of fund. Thus, an organization can only spend what it has got. Therefore, sources of fund should always be equal to the uses of funds. Means simple, all the liabilities should be equal to all the assets. Firstly, we will write the heading like this: balance sheet as on 31st March 2019. By accounting convention, liabilities are always written on the left side of balance sheet and assets are always written on the right side of the balance sheet. Just like this. Now in liabilities side, we will write long-term liabilities, long-term debt, short-term liabilities, accounts payable, grants payable, refundable advances, and in asset side we will write long-term assets like fixed assets, investments, short-term assets like cash and bank balance, prepaid expenses, inventories, net assets, etc. Then in liabilities side, in capital fund we will add the surplus or we will less the deficit which we have found as the result of income and expenditure account. Then finally we will equal the total of the both liabilities and asset sides. The total of liabilities and asset side will be always equal. So here is the balance sheet of non-profit organization. Thank you so much.